Marvin McNutt doing everything right. Touchdown, Iowa. 22 yards on the pass from Ricky Stanzi.
Do you remember last year's meeting between these two? I can tell you the players on both sides do. Iowa won by 31 points. Spartans didn't even get on the board till it was 37-0, partly because Kirk Cousins threw 3 interceptions, and Iowa gave MSU their first and only regular season loss last year. Of course, that game was in Iowa City. This one is not, and yet we head there right now. Because that is where we find head Hawkeye coach Kirk Ferentz, who joins us now from Iowa City. Kirk, let me start with the Penn State situation. How did you address this to your players?
Well, as things unfolded during the week, we just took an opportunity to hopefully make it a teaching moment, but said what we thought was appropriate and then just moved on from there.
We'll move on as well to you and your team. This season, all your wins at home, all your losses come on the road. To what do you attribute that?
It seems to be a conference-wide thing. It seems like the home field has really played into the outcome of games. But, that being said, it surely doesn't assure you anything playing at home. It's a challenge to play in any of the stadiums in our conference. It's a great conference, a lot of great stadiums and great fan support. And I think probably just increases the level of challenge a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think typically the best teams win. And quite frankly, in our case, we haven't played well enough in any of our 3-way games to expect to be victorious. So that's a challenge that we'll have to address somewhere down the road here.
What's the latest with running back Mikhail McCall?
Mikhail got cleared actually about 2 weeks and a half ago, I guess, and we've been trying to work him back. And our plan was to play him last week. That was our intention, and I kind of choked on that a little bit. So we didn't get him in the game. It was a tough game and really not a good moment for it, but we'll try to push forward here. We have 3 weeks left, obviously, in the regular season, and I think it's really imperative right now that we try to get Marcus Coker a little bit of break, a little rest in there, and Mikhail's a guy that we'll try to get active here in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's not like your cupboard is bare in running backs if you don't have McCall. The fact is you do control your own destiny in the division and making your way potentially to the title game. Is your philosophy as a head coach to use that as motivation with your players, or do you try to avoid talking about too far ahead?
Yeah, I think it depends on the team and depends on your situation. And really, 13 days ago, we were sitting here at 2-2. That was our record, and most people were expecting us maybe to go the other direction. So the only thing that's changed is we've won a game since that time, and that puts us at 3-2. And I think at least in our case right now, to even be looking beyond tomorrow is really premature.
Speaking of tomorrow, Michigan State is your opponent. You had pretty good success against Kirk Cousins last year, got a few picks off of him. What's the key to having similar success on Saturday?
That won't be easy. I think last year was really an aberration. I'm not quite sure how it actually took place. We played well, no question about it, and it wasn't their day. But if you look at this series, and I'll go back to my time here in the 80s as well, 22 years now, we've had a great series with Michigan State, a lot of very close, highly contested games that actually went down to the last couple minutes. That's kind of been more representative of the series between us. And, it's not going to be easy. You asked about us looking at the big picture. Again, we're 3-2, and all you have to do is look at the team that we have to face on the field tomorrow. If we look past Saturday, we're going to be in deep trouble. They're an excellent football team. Gaudy statistics defensively. They're really playing great on defense, and they've got an offense led by Kirk Cousins. It's very, very dangerous.
Kirk Ferentz, Iowa head coach. Thank you very much for the time. Good luck on Saturday.
Thanks, Mike.